try to.
Hard right hand by Nietes momentarily stunned Palikte.
Round off, you save energy. You also make your opponent overconfident, and he is tapped.
Ended punches in the next round.
And setting him up, as a trick.
Wata Sports!
Sa pag-akyat ng timbang ng nooy 3 Division World Champion pa lamang na si Donnie Nietes sa Super Flyweight Division o 115 pounds, ay nabigyan agad siya ng pagkakataong makalaban sa isang world title fight. Nakalaban niya dito ang rank number 2 na kapwa Pinoy at tubong Negros Occidental na si Aston Palikte. Paglalabanan nila ang bakanting WBO World Super Flyweight title. Ginanap ang laban noong September ng 2018 sa Amerika, undercard ng laban ng Juan Francisco Estrada versus Felipe Orocuta. Bago ang laban, si Nietes ay may record na 41 wins, 23 dito ay nanalo via knockouts, may isang talo at 4 na draw. Habang si Palikte naman ay may record na 24 wins, 20 dito ay nanalo via knockouts at may 2 talo. Panoorin po natin ang full fight highlights ng kanilang naging bakbakan.
Hard fight, clean. Good luck to both of you.
The way to do that is know what you're doing and pursue that diligently every day.
Yeah, Nietes has for a reason. He's in the pull his tricks out of the bag, so to speak, and put his
On the surface, if you were from all other sporting and say, oh, this looks like a physical mismatch, but of course in boxing,
Nietes is bothered by the reputation. Basically told us that this is an easy style for me.
It's the kind of thing where Nietes sees this as access point is quite correct for everybody.
I mean, that shows.
And of course, somewhere promoter Roy Jones making it look for all the world
In a real prize fight. I love to speak so I can get back to boxing.
Which he's not used to, from a range where he must be thinking he shouldn't be able to hit me from out there.
Straight right hand that Nietes just landed. The master of distance and range.
hard right hand right up the middle.
He's been hit kind of cleanly, more often than we're used to see.
But we can't shortchange the strength. Like very strong. He's physically imposing. So Nietes, in order to box, and
Palikte drove Nietes' left glove directly into his face. Nietes would say, yeah,
whole fight, and that's the downfall for a puncher like him.
You think about a great defensive fighter, and are the fearless ones who it's no big deal. They're just plying their craft.
Put your head, try to hit me. I can find you.
Nietes is doing
Hard right hand.
what Andre used to. That's great defense. You're in punch range, not holding.
Here we see the crafty Nietes throwing a little prodding jab, and he comes behind it with the right hand. That may not seem like much right now, but if Palikte doesn't make the adjustment,
That's something. Tony wasn't as balanced.
Second of the 3 fights on our Superfly card here at the Forum in Los Angeles. 11 p.m. Pacific time. You're looking at Donnie Nietes, longtime titleist in the 115-pound division. Third Filipino to win world championships in 4. Technical challenge tonight against a longer arm.
And by the way, discipline, because it's one thing when those shots are coming from a big guy with long range. And continue to punch. Right, because he knows what the combination is going to be.
Actually a good shot from both men. Palikte right now, but I would venture to say that just to be throwing his. He knows he's strong and he's letting his shots go.
Excellent. He wants to catch him hard at the end of a big shot.
Just guard.
Just keep on jabbing.
Coming in as a low percentage guy, he lands.
Okay, Jim, I got a 29. Yeah, came back real nice in round 3. 2 rounds to 1. Donnie Nietes.
Palikte, 9 years younger, in the black trunks with gold trim.
From Nietes to not be thinking like that.
Be active in this round as in the 3 preceding rounds. Now he lets a right hand go.
And certainly that applies to Nietes.
Been nearly as active offensively in this round and seems to be
count off. You're not throwing as many punches. You're still trying to be as defensively responsible as to win for the next round.
his hands at home. But Donnie Nietes simply hasn't thrown many punches in the foot for Palikte. Fabulous from in nearby. Gave the 4th round to Palikte, and again, by my lights, it appears against Palikte's big power shots.
Nietes just landed 2 previous round. Seemed to have a
What a smart move for a veteran fighter to take a round.
Yeah, he's not only landing it, but I love the way his right hand lands, and the younger fighter still looking at Nietes.
degree of subtlety in order to overcome him or try to.
Hard right hand by Nietes momentarily stunned Palikte.
I mean, you compare this to previous round. Mostly deflect
Face here in round number 5. It's clear this was a different form of business.
experience. So knows how to apply the technique.
The first time through the lineup gives you all.
Exactly right.
Just keep on the jab. Go up and down.
Off of Donnie Nietes taking a round off. He gets hit with a short right from his opponent. He rolls off the ropes and he comes back with a monster right hand to the chin.
Ducking the left hand in return. And
Here we go again. He slips the jab, gets hit by the right, but lands a bigger right of his own, and followed by a left hook that got the attention of his opponent.
Round to stoke his energies.
Round off, you save energy. You also make your opponent overconfident, and he is tattooed.
And he takes a few shots, but not too much. He gives the young fighter false confidence.
Donnie Nietes is 36 years in psychological context of the fight and coming back and swapping into punches in the next round.
And setting him up. You know, that's a trick. That's a trick.
A 36-year-old power fighter like Gennady Golovkin doesn't have that at age 36 that he used to bring at 27 or 28.
You're right, that's not Golovkin's game. His game is to see.
By the way, another advantage, how muscular the move is, taking that round off. You also see what your opponent is doing offensively.
I'm often enamored by the fighter who has the patience to push out.
And in fact, I think Palikte's took a little bit more out of Nietes because that was a big shot.
The round off.
Fold that into your
I have to. A little bit older, more miles on me. It's something I got in
First career, wouldn't have gotten anywhere. It had to be a
Look who came back with the left hand. It didn't land, but with Nietes.
Donnie Nietes to Aston Palikte to 5 and 6. So it's a close fight.
Chance to knock him down or knock him out.
Yeah, I think he's going to have, though. He hasn't fought the level of competition. Good
draw,
range.
Andre, but the fact was, if you look back at that replay,
Or fighters who dart in and out.
learn to keep up the fight progresses. Will Nietes give him so? When will he do it? There. And try to set himself up.
Your hook. Remember your hooks. Just keep on focusing on your hooks, okay? Yeah. Understand that? Yeah, just keep on. Continuous. Just 2, all right?
There seemed to be a lot of mean by focus on the hook.
Straight right hand so far in this fight.
Now, I can see
You said the straight right hand has been his money punch.
There it is again.
Just straight right hands, and they think the hook will have him.
this information. He knows how to chew up the meat and spit out the bone. Palikte, it would serve him right to use his jab a little bit more and to stop the bigger shots. And if you're Nietes,
Or Palikte's own quality as a fighter. But by
And gets a half step closer and makes sure to do it.
he's winning the fight. Yes, he is. That's why it's an
And related to what both of you into this fight, Nietes' last 8 big power shots on which he's loading up and trying to. It's not an easy win for him so far.
nailed with a straight right hand.
And there's another. You won't see these guys again for several months. Is it Palikte's quality or his?
He's not producing as much punch output. There's more time to walk around.
How good training camp was, that's weighing in the back of the
Yet this really worked to get those points.
Those few punches that Palikte lands is no longer trying to outpoint this young man. I think he's trying to knock him out.
I asked the question earlier, would Nietes take a tune in and look, he is as exciting as any young fighter in the sport, as a high-risk gold kind of puncher. And now we come to round number 10, and let's see.
48. 8 rounds to 2.
Kept his hands busy enough. Nice left hook by Nietes, but then see what Palikte does. Comes back right. Oh,
The shorter Nietes, he's got his chin right up in the
Superfly edition, the same kind of against Aston Palikte. The challenge has been obvious, and this has been picking him apart, using
to have been Nietes' plan all along. Not that he was content just to win on points, but some wear him down, knock him out. Whether it's
I think he's discouraged now. You have confidence now. Focus. Focus, just go straight. Target, okay? Keep on the target. Focus. Just keep on focusing.
Here we see Johnny Nietzsche lulling the young man to sleep, throwing him a flick jab, and he hits him right smack there on the chin. And Pellecte definitely felt that and followed that up with a leaping left hook, the same left hook, Jim, that I said he should stop throwing. He proved me wrong right there. He landed it flush on the face of
11. Hold up.
And this happens to great boxers as they get older. They can still figure out.
You're gonna have nights like this. You're gonna have nights on.
You're assuming
in order to keep the streak going.
You're assuming, sure, but you're assuming he's, fighting on a kind of in a never-ending thing. That's what I'm asking here. Are we seeing that thing out?
Well, I'll tell you what I think about that.
I wouldn't call physical opponent. Not tall, but physically difficult.
And I can beat Srizik and Soren beats that right now.
Body shot and carry. Once you do the uppercut, do the body shot. Okay, just alternate this.
Early in this fight is on a thinking of Andre Ward.
Hitters the second time through the lineup, they age and they lose the fastball. I'm making that educated
5 inches taller. That's right. And that's obviously Nietzsche has decided to rely on technicianship here in the rounds. Now Billy lands those 2 right hands.
Nietzsche is looking for the right, and he's going to clean it up with the hook right there.
Look, he still far prefers to Donnie Nietzsche starts out of Pellecte. And now it's this point in the fight.
And that's the mastery on display. Knowing when.
Pellecte at first didn't want to get credit. Nietzsche manages to gather him into an embrace. They're both from the same province in the Philippines. And Nietzsche is saying, come on, we're friends. You know we're friends. We're still friends.
A wide win. I agree at this, and I think
12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and here are the totals. Robert Hoyle has it 116, 112, Pellecte. Daniel Sandoval, 118, 110 for Nietes. And Judge Max DeLuca has it 114, 114 for a split draw.
Just when I'm telling you that I expect sanity from that judging panel and that we're going to see.
At dahil sa nagresulta ang kanilang laban sa isang draw, ay mananatiling bakante ang nasabing titulo. Marami ang nagsabi na mas lamang sa puntos si Donnie Ahas Nietes.
Feeling mo, do you feel that you won sa tingin mo?
Yes, siyempre sa tingin ko panalo talaga ako eh. Yun talaga yung nakita ng plan dyan. Wala tayong hit, wala tayong pagtuan dyan. Yun ako yung best ko, pero kulang pa talaga kasi kung 100% din talaga na maganda, so panalo, pero na-draw, so okay lang, kulang.
Pero makalipas lamang ang 3 buwan, ay muling lumaban si Nietes para sa bakanting titulo. Ito ay kontra sa Japanese fighter na si Kazuto Ioka. Dito ay nanalo si Nietes via split decision at naging 4 division world champion.